Hello guys from second tier city of Russia, around 350 kilometers from Moscow. If I'm not wrong, I'll write the proper writing. And let's see how people live here. I rented a car and we're gonna drive all the city around, and I just gonna tell you that the difference is huge with Moscow. You know, people dress simpler here, and just as you can see, cars are much simpler, the roads are not as good as in Moscow. In Moscow, even in this communist hoods, like you see, roads are all good, but here you can see they're not very good. Sometimes maybe since Soviet times not kept very well. And wow guys, look how the world here, hockey cabin in Soviet Union, hockey was very popular. So since Soviet times this stuff. But there are also new playgrounds, but yeah, crazy roads here guys in the hoods. Roads, like the main roads are pretty good, but these roads are not kept. It's like kind of Potemkin village style here in Nizhny Novgorod. You know, there are not enough money to make everything, to maintain everything, so they kind of maintain the main roads. You can meet it in many Russian cities, except like few exceptions like Moscow, St. Petersburg, Kazan, Sochi, you know. Yes, so today, yeah, we're gonna just drive like that. Sorry if it's like shaking a little bit, but yeah, let's make this kind of style of video. But you see those guys dressed in Adidas, you see some babushka sell something. But to tell the truth guys, there is one very good thing about Nizhny Novgorod. It's like population more than 1 million people. It's around, as I remember, 15 cities like that in Russia. So one good thing that I'm here already for a week and I haven't seen even one homeless here guys. But in Moscow you see homeless every day. It's not absolutely not the same as you can meet in Los Angeles or New York. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about. I was in New York, lived in New York 10 years ago, and as I know, it's even worse now. But still, it's kind of interesting that the rich cities have more homeless. Lada Kalina. You see much more Ladas here. Ladas. Not like in Moscow, you know. In Soviet hoods you can see Mercedes and so on. Yeah, you see Lada Grande, and this is Volga Gas, famous Russian car. Yeah, you see much more Russian cars here in these hoods guys than in Moscow. So it's interesting that in rich cities around the world, like, it's much more homeless, like per capita. You know, I know Moscow is like around 15 million people or so, but still this city is also not small, like more than 1 million people, and you don't see homelessness here at all. So it's very good thing about it here. Yeah, you see, people dress simpler, salaries are kind of small. For example, I checked the salaries in the elevator, you know, they offered like 50,000 rubles, I think 50-60,000 rubles. It's like kind of standard salary here. Wow, the roads are crazy here. I don't know guys how you can survive for such money. Like 3 years ago I was counting how much I spent for the food for a month, just like cooking at home, you know. I count like 25,000 rubles just for me alone, you know. But if you have family, you know, 2 kids for example, I have no idea how people live. But you see, no homelessness, like, and so on. Yeah, you see much more Ladas. And write me guys if you like this kind of style of driving videos. You know, I'm just too old to walk. If I... Oh wow, you can hear Yes, I also visited the center, and this city celebrated 800 years anniversary recently. So the center was kind of made better than when I was here in 2011, but in like 10 already, like 12-13 years, yes, some job was done. The center now here looks good, and I would recommend you also to go to some small towns on the Volga River where I went, and tourist towns, you know, historical towns, and I really liked it. Very good, you know, you kind of feel this is old Russian culture, and they're kept very well. Yes, but this kind of working hoods, they are not kept very well. You know, old playgrounds. There are new playgrounds, but you know, one in, not like in Moscow or near every house. Yeah, so it's like that here, you know. And yes, guys, I just wanna go to the main street somewhere. Блять! Oof, I'm afraid, so huge. Блять! Yeah, guys, you need to drive very slow here. I'm just not used to these holes. You know, when I was a kid, there was many holes like that in my hood in St. Petersburg. So my father asked me and my friends, like, you know, to find some stones or bricks on the street and like put them in these holes, huge holes. But I just, you know, when I started driving in 2010, 11, all these roads were already done in St. Petersburg, but here it seems like no one really cares about it, you know. Yes, and I want to see the local culture driving. Yeah, you see Lada Niva, here it's like railroad on the left. Also you have the stuff here for beating carpets, you know, cleaning carpets by beating them. Yeah, you see the buses here, they have like that small mini buses, no electric buses like in Moscow. Okay, I see. Okay, guys, here is interesting hood with small communist buildings. Let's check it out. Again, when you turn from the main road, the roads become not good at all. And now after the rain you can't even see these roads. Yeah, you see, wow, this famous PAZIK bus. You still have them, by the way, here driving outside of the cities. I think I can't even go there. Yeah, also not enough parking spots here since Soviet times, you know, so people drive on the grass, you know, and when it's dry weather, блять, when it's dry weather, it's a lot of dust around, you know, because of that. But in Moscow they kind of made not enough, but much more parking space, you know. But here, since Soviet times, they didn't make it in many places, you know. So yeah, as you can see, people park just like on the grass, and yeah. Wow, finally Finally good road, guys. I feel so relaxed. I was told by taxi drivers they opened this road, this bridge like around a year ago. So, and because of like this railroads, you know, it kind of helped a lot this kind of Soviet working class hood, because there was a very big traffic always like to cross this road. Yes, but in Moscow, guys, it's like they built so many of these like viaducts, as we call them, you know, like these bridges across like railroads and so on, like, and through the whole cities, you know, everywhere, like rings, many rings. But here it's all much more slower, you know. By the way, the city has lots of factories, you know, also, but you see, still also money goes to Moscow. I don't know how it works, but yes. Oh, okay, since I stuck here, let's go check this hood now. It's kinda the building which I lived before. Wow, and again you have to be very careful with these crazy holes. Wow, and here guys, we can see these new apartments, the new buildings. See guys, I show you everything. And yeah, by the way, you can see it's very popular in Russia, but especially in this city, babushkas make like gardens from the near the buildings, you know. I'll show you some pictures, it's crazy. And yeah, Russia again is the cat city, cat country. You see, cat is hunting for someone. Cats depends on babushkas here in Russia. So yeah, this is like typical Soviet hood. Even in Pittsburgh you can meet such hoods a lot. Yeah, and guys, also another thing here in Nizhny Novgorod compared to Moscow or St. Petersburg, they often have these tubes not digged on the ground, you see, and it's like everywhere. And you know what, this part of Russia is not permafrost, yeah, this is not this area. Yeah, you see the dog sleeping, looks like wolf. I don't know, hope it's alive. So maybe like they, no, you know, it's more expensive to dig these tubes. Oh, this dog is alive. And yes guys, you can, you know, in St. Petersburg we don't have it like that anymore. Maybe we had it, but not as much. You see, people save their parking spots, like they put these tires to kind of keep the parking spots for themselves. And you know, if I'm like not a local and I would park a car here or something, it would be maybe a big scandal. Even though it's illegal, you can park everywhere you want, you know. Oh, Mercedes, I just talked about Mercedes. Yes, but guys, don't think I'm criticized too much, you know, still it's okay to live here. You have everything like food and so on, yeah. And still I think it's better than, for example, Arkhangelsk or something. So guys, I already have this feeling that even you can drive here very well. So it's not like crazy driving like in south of Russia, you know, or in some Siberian provinces like republics where I've been to, where people even drive drunk sometimes. Wow, you see these tubes on the right, which I told you. Here it can be like that. These tubes not digged on the ground. Oh my god, it's like so crazy hole here. I don't even want to risk. Yeah, you see, people let you pass, but in some Russian republics, there can be like arguings about it and so on. Guys, and now let's see how the entrance to the buildings looks like. It's kind of typical for all of Russia, just I'll show you really fast. Yeah, you see people close balconies with the windows here, and here how it looks. Every building now has this kind of call, but not like in Serbia where you have the names, you know. And what they have here, movers. Oh, this is kind of computer master. Yeah, help to alcohol and drug addicted, and so on and so on. Yeah, some garbage stuff. Oh, again tire. Wow, and you have the kitty. Wow, guys, look what an interesting hood. It's kind of leaders of the revolution hood, which I saw. It has this pictures drawn here. It kind of reminds me of like those 2-3 floors apartment buildings built by the German prisoners of war, you know. Wow, they have here like some line, you see. Yeah, guys, on the map it's like this hood called is leaders, but leaders, like, you know, in like tribes, tribe leaders. Блять! Oh my god, I better wouldn't turn here. It's crazy roads. Wow, so cute kitty, so cool, cute kitty, guys. But do you have this, guys, this stereotype, like that if black cat crawls your path, it's like for the bad luck, you know? Yeah, you see, it's kind of like this hood here, garages and so on. Wow. Yeah, in St. Petersburg it's hard to find such hoods, like, or in Moscow. There is like a famous saying in Russia that there are 2 problems in Russia, like idiots and roads, you know. And I already kind of started to forget about this kind of road parts living in St. Petersburg, yeah, or in Moscow. But when you visit like Russian provinces, guys, it's crazy. So you need to buy like the car which has good suspension and so on in Russia, you know. Ladas, like, by the way, not bad for this case. Yeah, in these tubes upstairs, you see here, but maybe it's easier to fix them. Wow, but here they started to make road, you see, roads. The problem is that like it's only main roads, but in the hoods seems like roads are not done for since Soviet times sometimes. Closer to the center, guys, situation is much better. It's like everywhere in Russia like that. You know, I've heard in America, for example, in the suburbs are even better than the center, but in Russia is like centralized country, you know. Moscow is the best city in Russia, like in the center, you know, center of Russia. Outskirts of Moscow, like suburbs of Moscow, will be already a bit worse. So, and same here, you see, closer to the center, it's much better. New bus stops you can see. It's maybe kind of Potemkin village style, but yeah, they make roads like and so on in the center. Ladas or like some older foreign cars. I forgot to look for the tram. Imagine tram would crash into me. But still, guys, closer to the center, really everything much better. And you see like some No, it looks much nicer. Oh, Z car. Блять. Oh, look. Will he make this? No, he didn't. Oh, it was a huge rain. Look guys, what kind of trams they have here. I haven't seen such trams ever. Wow, let's see if he'll say thank you. Wow, they don't say thank you here in Nizhny Novgorod. Wow, funny trams. Ah, yes. Okay, I will let Lada pass me. See some cool guys on Lada Priora. Another Lada Largus passing me. Let's go to this bridge. We are now really close to the center, like historical center, near the Volga River, one of the, maybe the biggest river in Europe, you know? Probably it's the biggest river in Europe, yeah. But yeah, you see some bridge here. Boy, it's kinda big. Wow, what a view from here, guys. Look, I would love to live over there upstairs. Oh, Lada Granta, the cheapest Russian car available now. Oh wow, guys, look, this is probably the Okay, no, the Volga River over there. It's not yet Volga River, but still. These here are expensive neighborhoods, as you can see. Yeah, rich people live here on these mountains, you know, so the peasants wouldn't kinda get them. But also I saw some Soviet buildings, you know, when it was more fair times, you know, maybe some, I think Soviet times also party elite, but yeah, maybe still more fair. But now the best spots are taken for the capitalist rich. Yeah, you see here is like very good apartments, like in Moscow, like these new ones. Fuck again. I thought at least here will be good road. Well, it's good, but except this one place. Wow, you see here is already like some rich apartments. Wow, and two BMWs here. Yeah, you see Mazda cars, more expensive cars here. Still not like in Moscow or something, but wow, BMW. Okay, what should I do now? Oh yeah, you see, he is like on BMW, but he let me go without any problems. Like, but in Sochi, where like South people, you know, they're more emotional, it could be some problems, like, you know, you need to let me pass, or I let you pass. Wow, you see some old neighborhood here, very interesting. But I want to see like somewhere from the mountain view, you know. Wow, here's some old historical buildings, you see. Wow, what a view from here, guys, it's crazy. Let's stop here for a second. Oh my god, but I'm not sure if I can even drive there. Wow, guys, look, what a view. Wow, amazing, you can see everything from here. Wow, it's maybe circus or something. This is Okay River, I guess, not Volga. But yeah, crazy. Wow, these ships here. And so on and so on. Very cool. And you see people live here on this mountain. Yeah, driving this Hyundai Salaries, and yeah, you see here again tires. Ой, бля. Wow, you see guys, here is like some war monument. Yeah guys, but even here in kinda rich neighborhood, still roads are not good at all. In this, you know, when you turn from the main road, it's kinda, you need to follow all the holes. Even though here you see this kind of expensive apartments. Wow, Freedom Street here on the left. But it's too late to turn. It's late to turn to the Freedom Street, guys. I didn't even know Freedom Street exists in Russia, but you see, freedom is not for everyone. How could I miss the Freedom Street? С улицы Свободы. I think, you know, if you get there, it's like even dangerous to turn to the Freedom Street, because maybe they can think you think too much freedom, you know. Wow, you see such buildings here. Wow, very dangerous guy on ladder 2109. This is, guys, the central part, kind of historical part. You see, it's much nicer. Oh, Gagarin Prospect, the first man in space. And I know you like really notice, you know, when you come to the center, that people dress better here. It's not even the people who live here, because like it's just in Russian mentality, you know, when you go to the center, for example, you would dress better. So, wow, Porsche, first time I see Porsche here. Shopping mall. Wow, looks beautiful, Okeanis. I just want to do a small deal over there. I hope it's for free. Wow guys, this hood is not bad at all. You know, I would live here, maybe, probably. Wow guys, looks so cool, super shopping mall here. Wow, electrical mopeds. Wow, look guys, Chinese cars here. Queen Long Auto. Yeah, you see guys, people dress very well in the center, not like Adidas stuff and so on. Yeah, you can see tasty period. Yeah, people dress here like in Moscow, you know. You can see some rockets here, but this kind of rockets I see first time in my life. Wow guys, here in the center, wow, beautiful ladies, dress very good. Wow guys, this park is called Switzerland, you know. Wow guys, this is so-called Switzerland park they made. Wow. Well, but here you can find like nice places as well. Well, you can make a picnic here. Wow guys, and from here we can see the amazing view. Look. Wow. It's Okai River, but over there is Volga. Wow guys, crazy. You see the city has many factories. You see time of important decisions. Get 1 million rubles immediately. Contract army. So let's see if he'll tell me thank you. Look guys, I let him go. He should use this double. No one says thank you here by some reason. You know, in Pittsburgh people usually say thank you, like using this orange flashlights, like emergency lights, you know. Wow, it's very weird. Turn to the bridge. Wow guys, look what they are doing. The most like smart ones, they want to go around the traffic. You see, it's like they know some secret way to avoid the traffic. So this guys, Proletariat metro station here and Lenin's district, like, you know. Let's check it out how people live here. Oh, the famous PAZIK bus. Wow. Well, let's check out how people live here in this Proletariat neighborhood. Well, kinda the same as Komi-hood where I live. Since Soviet times, kinda not much changed here. No parking spots and so on. Roads are all broken. But in the center it was kinda nice. Oh my god, it's big, it's dead end here. But yes guys, you see, not enough parking spots. So it's like when it's dry weather, it's so dusty because of this like no area with no grass, you see. Like you shouldn't park on this grass, but you know, if you have no choice, I think they don't even fine you for that, because you know, otherwise nowhere to park at all. Wow, what a car. Bля, it's all broken here like crazy. Guys, wow, look, interesting place I found. The garages. Let's drive here a little bit. My grandpa and father had garage like that in some bigger territory, but then they sold it, you know. It looked exactly like kinda similar. Some people even like live there, you know, in these garages. But yeah, this is like very typical garage place in Russia. Пропусти? Ну, спасибо. Yeah, you see, he let me go. Lada Priora. Oh my god, guys. So guys, I finished this car sharing car. I'm tired driving, and now it's a big traffic, peak hour, so let's go back to my communist food by the metro, even though it also will take lots of time because metro is limited here. But yeah, you can see here, guys, not much changed since Soviet times, and compare it with Moscow, which is like leaked out, you know. Yes, but the center of the city is okay, but you know, very big contrast with like with this factory hoods. Like, see, roads like very bad, guys. Roads are very bad. You have to be very careful driving. The main roads are fine now, but these like roads in the hoods are crazy. Wow, someone driving there fast. Yeah, and compare it with the Moscow hoods. I mean, you still can live here, no, it's like okay, but I mean, just difference is crazy. Kindergarten here. Oh, nice cars, I mean, Lada. Well, I mean, you know, I don't want to criticize too bad, but the roads are very bad in the hoods. Oh guys, another supermarket called PAZIK budget supermarket. Wow. You see, budget supermarkets, they use these boxes, cheap boxes. You see, guys, businessmen buy first floor apartments and open up businesses. Wow, his car looks cool though, look. And make this sound, cool sound. Oh, stray dogs. Dog, why don't you follow the rules? This lazy dog. Oh, look. They give it to drink for the dog. Yeah, guys, this is like the problem in Russia with the cigarette ends. You know, even in Moscow you have lots of them everywhere. Yeah, guys, another difference with Moscow. I can see some stray dogs here and they are so fat. In Moscow they caught all the dogs, seems like. I've never seen, I think, even one stray dog. But here they're fat here. Oh wow, Lada cargo. And now, guys, let's check the local metro. Well, it's not the metro yet, but okay, guys, let's check the metro. Автозаводская Auto Factory station. Wow, it's written here in English, maybe since the World Cup times. Спасибо. Yeah, guys, it's very not deep compared to St. Petersburg or Moscow. Wow, so cold here, fresh. Yeah, you see here is like gas car which produced Volga, like some trucks. Yeah, and also here in metro promotion of time for important decisions, you see. Pizza. Oh, and here also time of important decisions. In Moscow you don't see so much promotion of it. Yeah, this is the map. But not enough stations here, you know, for such a city. Okay, let's check what the trains they have here. Yeah, you see they have the Soviet trains here, even with yellow lamps, like, you know, the Soviet yellow lamps. I remember those lamps from childhood.
Moskovskaya station. Interchange to Solomovo-Mishcherskaya line. Take the exit for the train station.
Уважаемые пассажиры,
Wow, guys, this is a Moscow station. And you see, even Moscow station. Even here is Moscow station, it's the best.
Mind the closing doors.
Уважаемые пассажиры,